The worst night out I went on Freshers Week was probably at Canal Mills. And they said they were going to close it down, but they still haven't. So if they say that this year, don't believe it. My main memory of my Freshers Week is just feeling sick and needing a poo the whole time and going to the toilet and nothing comes out.
I think my clearest memory is probably on one of the first nights. I ended up taking one of my new flatmates to A&E because we were all just cooking. We weren't going out that night. Nobody did a drink. We were fine. But because everyone had got brand new knives, she ended up cutting half her finger off.
You wake up about 1 in the afternoon, you spend 4 hours psyching yourself up to go on your horrible night out from your wristband, buying your zoo costume, and then you go on it, you hate it, don't know where's a good place to get a takeaway yet, and come home.
It's a bit of a weird experience, I feel like, those first couple of nights out, because you're kind of like, everyone's in the same boat, everyone's like terrified and nervous, so everyone's like, let's just drink.
Well, first night, we were like, let's go out, and then we stayed in and played Monopoly. Second night, we were like, let's go out, and then we stayed in and played cards. So that's how my Freshers Week went. I think like on Thursday, we went to Spoons. It was the saddest Freshers Week in terms of like actually going out and having fun. I've always been good at like making friends, but I was super worried about uni because I was like, if I don't make any friends, what will I do?
I think you just have to kind of put yourself out there, even though it's quite scary. Like, I remember I was just kind of like, I'm going to join like 4 societies and I will find one therefore that I like, and then I'll at least get to know someone.
You'll find people to make friends with, and even if you realise you've made friends with the wrong people in Freshers Week, that's all right, you can ditch them, and there are plenty of other people to make friends with throughout the rest of the year.
One of my first friends was just me seeing a girl with blue hair, and I was like, hey, cats or dogs? And that was how we became friends. That was actually it.
Could I cook anything? Yes, I certainly could. I think university has made me a worse cook because at home you have all the sort of pantry items like spices, flour, you might have some stock, you have all the equipment to make something beautiful, but at uni I end up just eating sort of pasta, tomato sauce and a bit of cheese if I'm lucky.
I can open the oven and put frozen food inside, and that's like 50% of what you're going to be doing for the next 3 to 5 years.
One time I had a whole garlic bread and fuck off. The worst meal I think I ever cooked was a whole garlic bread, and I put sausages in between the slots and just put it all in the oven and let it cook, and had that for my dinner with some ketchup on top.
I mean, you know, beans on toast is the classic student meal. How about just beans? Just warming up some beans. I mean, like, this is what I'm gonna be eating this afternoon. That is what I saw, and it was...
But this is a hack, which I saw on Facebook over the summer. If you're cooking a chicken Kiev, put a bit of bread underneath it, then you get garlic bread with your chicken Kiev.
We were all planning to go out, and we didn't exactly make it out. We were all kind of just done. We all went to sleep. I also happened to have food poisoning, so I couldn't sleep, but it's fine. So I was just like, couldn't sleep in my room, and I heard a knocking outside of our flat, but then it stopped, and then about 5 minutes later, it was really aggressive. So I was like, I guess I'm the only one up, I'll go. So I went, opened the main flat door, and there's my flatmate, fully naked. Yeah. And she just walks in, mumbles something to me, and just goes into her room. To this day, she has no idea how she ended up out there. She has no clue why she was naked. It's like a full mystery.
Hi, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Rory Page from Leeds Student Television, award-winning student television. And I'm going to catch some awards for you right now. I mean, I should probably look and then I might be able to catch them. Oh no, caught one. Start again. See, because I'm an award winner, I caught a goddamn award. Oh, my face! My face!